What's up, Tough Talkers? Welcome back to Tuftalktv. I go by the name Steph, and my partner here is Shaka. And we are reacting to pretty much Jim Jones and Camron's sudden beef. We're gonna just react to what Jim said in the interview, then what Cam responded to that, and then we're just gonna state our thoughts and stuff like that. So let's just get into it.
So this is what Jim Jones said initially.
And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show.
Them niggas be on my dick, right? Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas in their life. You heard? Both of them. Pause, though. Get off of my dirt. There's only space on there for baby girl, man. Come on, man. Tugging on my shit like that.
Yo, you never clear shit up. That's the one question I wanted to ask you. I'm a little bit too young to understand. Like, I just was able to be like, I was able to be like a teen.
I watched Mace shit on Cam and everybody around him.
Wow.
A bitch, like all the time. You heard? Like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mace were so-called best friends, grew up together in R.I.P. Huddy. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say is that I wasn't there for every single thing. Everything that I did with Diplomats was out the love of my heart. I said I was a CEO. I never had no paperwork. My name wasn't on nothing that I owned. And his name was on everything. I never got no publishing checks for it. I wrote damn near everybody's album. I never got no writing credits. My name was never on nothing that had to do with nothing to do with Diplomats. You heard? I was an owner by right because I was a part and I started that.
He also basically was like how, it's a funny clip where he basically was saying how like Camron was the Don and he was the capo type of thing. Like he's the capo of the situation. And basically, the Don didn't take care of the capo because Camron didn't take care of his soldiers or whatnot.
We never hear your side of the story. Cam was like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with
That
him.
nigga ain't think nothing. He could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me. He couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. Like, let's not get this shit twisted. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier because I was a soldier, nigga. You heard? I had the soldiers, niggas. Nigga didn't tell me nothing. You heard? I did what I wanted to do. I seen the shit wasn't going right, so I started doing what Jim Jones needed to do for Jim Jones. Because the nigga that was supposed to be the Don wasn't taking care of the capo. Started feeling like the Gotti movie, you heard?
That shit had me weak. He said, because he really trying to make it like on some gangster shit. Nigga said Don wasn't taking care of the capo, you heard? So that was Jim's response to Cam and 50 Cent kind of clowning him or whatever on the show for his actions like 20 plus years ago with the with him like kind of betraying Camron and going on stage and performing with 50 Cent while 50 Cent and Camron was in the midst of their beef.
The point where you realize I'm gonna have to do what the fuck I gotta do because this shit.
I mean, it was
definitely the last straw.
There's nothing in my memory like, yo, that was the last show, but it was just the sequence of the way things was going, and it came to a point where I had to worry about who Jim Jones was moving forward. Then I was worried about anybody else because nobody else was worried about me. I got to a point where I became famous too. It was a point where all the famous people know me. Then after that, it was like, shit, I'm just as famous as all the famous people. I can't do what I used to do for you. You heard? Somebody got to do that for me right now because I'm super lit. You heard? But I put my life on the line for all of the shit, and you know, and everybody.
All right. I was on vacation, man.
This is Cam's response.
Mine was great. I saw snow for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up?
I made a snowman. How was yours?
What you Oh, man. Okay.
Shout out to Mace.
Well, Mace, I'm glad you're enjoying your popcorn. We got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. Could start football, or we could start there. Where do y'all want to start?
listen, man. Listen. I'm going to address a couple things because we've been on vacation. And a lot of niggas been talking since I was off vacation. We're going to start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you are a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, man? Nigga, you are from the Bronx, bro.
Niggas say you're a guardian angel and designer is crazy. What does that even mean?
What do you mean by that?
Right, you're a guardian angel and designer is crazy. He said he's from the Bronx.
That's crazy.
You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what
Yo, why that's whenever Harlem niggas is beefing, that's the first thing niggas say. You are not even from Harlem.
Not from Harlem,
You ain't go to school here, bro. You not from
not
Harlem.
From 125th,
Yeah,
136
not from
11 Lex. You not from nowhere.
Not from
Nigga,
112.
get out of here.
Not from
112.
nowhere.
Fuck out of here,
Right,
bro.
that shit crazy. That's the first thing Harlem niggas say. You not from Harlem, like.
All
that's
niggas
hilarious.
is mad funny, son. Shout out to my Harlem niggas, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
leave. I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick ride now. That's where this old shit. I would have left you alone. I would have left the old shit alone. But listen, dick ride. Do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. So not met. How you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google.
So Jim ain't even say Jim Jones, and from what we saw, he ain't even say nothing too crazy. He did kind of diss him a little bit, but the part that Cam really got mad about apparently is when Jim threw the ding-a-ling out. He said, "You on my dick," like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, listen, in New York, when you say that, that's like the ultimate disrespect. Yeah. Like, you on my, you feel me?
Yeah.
No, you got no, you feel me? No.
Yeah.
When you say you on my, you feel me? Or suck my, that's like the ultimate disrespect. Now it was like, alright, it's fighting. Like, we gotta fight now. That's why he responded like that. And I can understand it. Facts.
Why Camron look so fly?
Camron 1995 freestyle.
Was pretending to panic with a phone broke Johnny honey. And now I'm in Gotti one. Niggas wanna be cool, but couldn't piss in my body one. And it's not gonna get the door to work anymore. That's ordering the cops, like reports where niggas like niggas in the morning. I got the jacket running wrong. It's like hit the force walk. It's like caught the night rock. Don't make it a habit, G, or I'ma extinguish two in your cabin. Where I'm from is like the ghost house.
Mace, Camron, Cardan, DJ Clue.
Niggas don't understand, son, the bullets in they cap and they can't run. Niggas all on top of you, beat you down with handguns, flush back slugs, but you never get the land one. Run with grimy niggas and down with shit your man done. You dream the world I'm living in. Wanna fuck the bitches I be swimming in. Cute, but don't confuse me as I'm feminine. Wilder than them cats that be rowdy to the Benjamin.
Google Children of the Corn 12-minute freestyle.
Nigga like the blast max, put niggas in trash bags, some dash bags will get your ass tagged. Hey yo, the gruff been rough for years. I be bucking queers and throw the ass down the fucking stairs. Step to this and you a doom victim. Hey yo, I'm iller than that shit that fuck.
Freestyle. Come on, got cool with us.
Enough.
Them freestyles that we just showed y'all, go Google them. Have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this, nigga. It wasn't no secret. Basically.
So for those who don't know, Mason ended up signing the Bad Boy with Diddy and Cam. You know what I'm saying? After a while, because Mace already had blown up in like the late 90s and all of that, and Cam still had his little buzz going on. I think that that Cam like had met Biggie or whatever, and like they was supposed to have a situation, but he ended up just like going with Dame and signed up with Rockefeller, and all of this other stuff and whatnot. That's kind of what he's getting to during that time period, late 90s, early 2000s, and everything like that. Big L was supposed to sign with Rockefeller eventually as well, a little later on and everything, but that never happened because he passed away. So yeah, it's a lot, you know what I mean? Children of the Corn, Harlem history, it's crazy.
You heard our freestyles. And you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of the house. You said, and this word to my dead mother, yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all want to come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. We like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, my nigga, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool nigga. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo's house. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house? Cool. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stop at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to fuck sometime. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace with Cuda. I stayed at her. I stayed a bunch of times. I never needed nowhere to stay. When you act like niggas on your couch, you was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You were a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpson's I'm on 142nd Crown Square. D. Fergo number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final Four Billy and them you started? You're not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, niggas was on your guy. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. Literally.
Look at me.
He taught you how to rap. You say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
Mace helped me learn how to rap. Mace taught me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap. Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap.
We taught you how to rap, nigga.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I knew that because I've been following up for real. I've been watching this as well as like Jim interviews for mad long. Like, yeah, like he been saying that. He never held that as a secret or nothing like that. And I ain't gonna lie, so far it's just sounded very petty. Like it sounded like petty it's beefs. Like it just sounded real crazy.
But it's definitely personal though. But I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. These two, Camron and Jim. They always been bickering, bro.
Yeah.
Ever since, not even ever since, but even during the verses.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But what happened during the verses?
They was still beefing back then too.
I ain't know a lot, but I just remember like Jim Jones was beefing with Camron maybe about like 8 years ago or something like that. And
that shit never really died down. And I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. If what Jim is saying about he never got credited from like what he wrote and all of that stuff like that, I'll feel a way too, because it's like, bro, we came up together. You ain't put me on none of the damn credits or none of that. Like, what's up with you?
Nah, facts. But
you stealing from me, respectfully.
It's two sides to every coin, though, because people would say that Jim Jones did that to Max B and
oh, okay.
And what's her name or whatever, and Stack Bundles, I think it was. Yeah, people say that, that Jim did that to Max B and Stack Bundles. Like, took their whole wave, they sound, like had them write records for him or whatever, or certain like things for him or whatnot, and then kind of left them in the dust. So, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, I think that both parties or whatever is like kind of just a little immature and very like they just be like having like secret animosity or like weird animosity and weird vibes to each other for over petty stuff, and it turns into something bigger. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, but
I ain't gonna hold you. No, remember what you said. I ain't gonna hold you. And Max B comes out November 9th this year.
Okay, that's what's up. If that happens on Praise, then
that's fine.
Yeah, but
I ain't gonna hold you. Go ahead.
But long story short, though, yeah, like funny thing is for me, people be like, like this all started out of nowhere. Like nobody knows where this came from. Like Jim. Kind of went left field. He kind of went out the window with the SMD line, because I think it was after this. That's when he went on another podcast and basically said
responded to this one. Right?
Basically, the niggas SMD or whatever he said. And I feel like personally watching like this show for as long as I have and seeing the back and forth, like little like throwing shots at each other, that's really what it's been on the low ski. Like they have been taking shots at like both Joel's and Jim on the super low. Like it was an episode where they was talking about niggas with like fake teeth or like teeth falling out their mouth, or some shit like that, or like niggas missing teeth or something like that. And it was kind of alluding like to Joel Santana. And there was another part where basically Mace was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Out of a lot of these groups, out of all these groups or whatever, Cam, and with your group, you and your group, you was always my favorite out the group. You was the only one in your group who could hold his own without the other two. With the other two, you couldn't do that. So I feel like probably
a lot of sneak dissing.
So it probably was a lot of behind the scenes like beef between them or whatever, and that kind of like bubbled to the surface, and that it just going full fledged back and forth. But I know for a fact that Cam and Mace have been throwing little shots like at you know, Jim and Joel's low key, like funny ass little slick stuff, saying things jokingly, I guess.
And that's why, and that's the thing. Like Jim knows that though, because he know Cam, and he know Mace. That's just like all your guys you grew up with. If you have a falling out, you know certain tendencies that they have. Like, oh, I know you sneak dissing, bro. Like, why would you say that? Exactly. Like, I know what you talking about.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, this and that. Oh yeah, you my favorite of the group. Why would you? I know why you saying that. Yeah. Or what you're alluding to, like you said.
Or just saying funny shit. Like I remember it was an episode with Cam where Mace was kind of like, oh, it's a lot of niggas or whatever who like in the industry rappers who like when they was younger they look up to you. They was treating you like you was a god, like you was the man whenever you came around. And then when they
Mace said that.
Yeah, and then when they got their little record deal, they started acting like you wasn't ish, like they better than you. Like somehow they became better than the god. But it's like remember who taught you how to do what you did, or remember where you got it from. And you could tell, like, even without knowing the history, even watching that, I felt like he was talking about Jim Jones specifically because he said, "Oh, you get your little one hit wonder, you get your little one hit off," and that's kind of what Jim had with Ballin', a little one, like the hit that went super crazy, and after he didn't have nothing really that went super crazy to that level.
But they said that Jim's been. Jim has been consistent.
No,
but he hasn't.
Not on that level though. He had like Ballin', a couple other records, but
I'm not gonna hold you. Like really, after Ballin', I think that was like his biggest hit. Like literally.
Yeah. But I think he had another one. It was another joint, but it was a bunch of features on that one.
That's what I'm saying. He had a bunch of features after. That's what I'm saying. Like Ballin' was his big solo hit. Like correct us if we wrong though. Let us know. But yeah, go ahead.
But it's just funny to watch them take little jabs at each other. But I've definitely seen more so like them taking jabs at Jim than vice versa. I feel like, and I could be wrong, I feel like Jim probably felt the way about them doing this show together on the low, like and them being so cool after he probably felt like, yo, I've been in the trenches with Cam for 20 years and he back cool with this dude who they just had a crazy back and forth with, and who when I was around them, like he wasn't really treating you right. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because he said that.
Yeah,
he said that Cam used to treat Mace like shit.
No, Mace used to treat Cam like shit.
Right, and so Jim probably feels like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm trying to protect my mans from Mace. You know what I mean?
And that's what he said though too, because even what a lot of what Camron is saying, you can tell there's little holes in there, like little parts not being fully stated if you really paying attention or whatever. Because even Mano clarified, and Jim also clarified that like because he brings up the issue that Jim had with mad people or whatever. Why during his time that they was in Dipset, and he was basically saying you always got like static for niggas who like really got love for you, but basically when it comes to niggas who really get up with you on some tough shit or whatever, your energy always changed. And he brought up Mano, so Mano was like the only reason Mano and Jim Jones had a beef in the first place was because Jim Jones was stepping to Mano on behalf of Camron, basically stepping up for him. So I feel like both of them probably just got like little hurt feelings over like, they probably both feel away about certain things and haven't really hashed it out. So now little slick stuff is bubbling to the surface where they're taking little jabs back and forth, and now it's like coming to a head. And it's crazy that 50 is in the middle of all this, but let's continue watching.
How you ran the whole organization? How you made Diplomat? Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy. That's how you got down originally. Period. Now, to the next point. This all started because I asked 50 Cent a question. Cool. I thought it was cool to ask 50. The shit happened.
And that's another thing. I feel like I said before, that's not why it all started. That probably was the big catalyst because it's like he probably had enough of like them throwing little shade and slick shots or whatever.
Now he just playing. Now he playing the narrative like, oh, all I did was ask a person a question. Like, first of all, you know what you asking, nigga, and you asking 50 Cent.
Yeah, like you know what you.
Come on, 50 Cent, bro.
Yeah. So like you can tell he's like Camron is a businessman, so he's just playing. I could be wrong, but this is what
this is how we perceive.
I feel like he's playing kayfabe to the public, like he's playing like babyface to the public, when really both of them got some bullshit going on,
animosity going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He know how to play the internet. He know how to play the narrative. Like, I mean, hey, I'm doing my job. I just came back from vacation. I'm just hearing shit like people talking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on, son.
Like it's like you throwing little rocks and shit, little pebbles. Yeah. And then when a nigga get crazy at you or whatever, now it's like, oh, what happened?
Because it feel like he low key trying to treat Jim like a distant cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard something from the grapevine, And it's crazy. I'm gonna just respond like, bro, come on.
And the reason why the public is not taking it well, I feel like, and the reason why it's not coming off like, oh, like he's the baby face or he's the good guy in the situation scenario, as much as it should, is because they seem so close knit before. Yeah. So you acting like you don't know him or like he.
That's what I'm saying.
He
bro.
was just
like,
a fan.
Like,
or he was just like
you're talking crazy right now,
like you're speaking double like. You're speaking backward and forward at the same time. Because in one sentence you say, oh yeah, niggas that really got love for you, you know what I'm saying, you treating them funny. But on the other hand, you saying he at one point he was just a fan. So which is it? Is he just a fan that y'all put on or whatever? Or he's a guy that you consider a brother that you actually got love for? Like which one?
Because I'm going to keep it a being with you. Like if you consider me your brother and you love me, I would never speak like this to anybody. Publicly, privately, like this is crazy. Yeah. Like, oh, you was a fan, nigga. You needed me. Like, what? Like, what? Nah, son, stop.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy. We don't know.
20 years ago,
we're not taking no sides or whatever.
Yeah, we just speculating. Yeah, it's all speculation.
Like everybody else is doing on the internet.
Y'all doing it too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I thought it was all good. I got no problem thinking, yo, okay, he tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it, and they went on there, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If nigga don't do it,
and then Mace afterwards had the nerve to say, like, oh, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing because I know both parties and I'm trying to get them to get through. Like, I feel like that's a little bit of cap too, because bro, you definitely was laughing at what Kim was saying and shit, bro. Like you definitely wasn't keeping it neutral.
Yeah, at all. And I'm gonna keep it a being with you. It's kind of hard to even keep it neutral if Mace is cool with Jim too, right?
I mean, I don't know what the dynamic is. It seemed like Mace is cool with Jim.
I don't know the dynamic.
But it seemed like he cool with Jim Jones through Camron. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Like mutual friends type shit. Like and like Jim always had maybe like a little like like don't like Mace type shit. Mm. And Cam is in the middle, but at the same time Cam feels more loyalty to Mace because they grew up together. He didn't grow up with Jim, but at the same time, Jim been with you for the past 20 years, kind of holding you down, I guess you could say, and you kind of been, you feel me? That could be from Jim Jones' perspective or whatnot, but that's just what it seemed like. Okay, like this guy is the guy that's in the middle of these two friends, and because he's friends with him more, now Jim feels away, and that causes a rift between them, and that causes like real animosity that they probably could have like got past. Like to come up and become like come to a head because this whole thing and then the 50 Cent thing as well probably definitely
ice on the cake.
But let's get back into it.
Agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you. You keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you and you get.
You see, he's saying that like basically Jim pick and choose his battles. You want to like get tough with niggas or whatever that got genuine love for you. Speaking about him, but then at the same time he want to keep it or like squash stuff. People or whatever who got the same tough energy, but it's like you can't say that you love him or whatever, that you got love for him and then call him a fan or say that you know what I'm saying, nigga, you was a fan, you wasn't like I didn't grow up with you. Instead you got love for him and y'all got through the month together, and maybe I didn't grow up with each other, but y'all like basically brothers and shit. Like,
and you can't say Jim, and you can't say you on my dick, nigga. Like unless you my man's, that's how we joke in a sense like that. If we joking like that, but Jim was not joking. He was like, yeah, like. These niggas is on my dick. Like, you feel me? Like they needed me. Like it's just a lot of petty.
It just looks bad when it's in the public eye though. Too.
Yeah, it looks bad when brothers is fighting in the public.
Yeah,
period. Y'all look nuts.
Like get y'all little 2-man on behind the little 5 minutes, little 2 minutes on. Like you know what I mean? Like real Harlem dudes doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Get the little 2 minutes in the back of the staircase.
Pause.
That's not what I meant. Yo, you crazy, son. This is what I'm talking about, my G. You gotta be mature, gang. This Tuftalktv, you gotta be mature.
Yo, bro, nah, chill out, bro. No, because I let you slide with that first one, but you kept, You know what I'm saying? Get your little 2 minutes on the back of the staircase. Like, yo, boys. But I knew what you mean, bro.
I know what I'm saying, man. Come on now. Yeah,
get the fair ones, bro. That's what you gotta say, bro.
Get that little animosity out the way and call it a day. But I don't know. It's crazy.
You cool with him. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Me and DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You got to eat it. Just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask somebody how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know if he's dissing. He said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Mano's like, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I'm one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be 50 next year, nigga. I'm happy that you cool. I'm not saying this to starve no feathers. I'm not saying that to backtrack on any beef or go anything like. I think it's really cool. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then the niggas who try to handle it sophisticatedly, you keep going on and on like niggas give a fuck about all that shit, bro. Niggas don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't care a little bit, my nigga. That's first and foremost.
And Cam is an Aquarius. And Aquarius says they don't be caring. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas don't like they be like, when they say they don't give a fuck, they really mean that shit. And I think Jim Jones is a Cancer, so they a little on the emotional side. So, you know what I mean? These personalities is matching the signs. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy. It's definitely crazy.
With a couple things real quick. What I'll finish with is this, man. I'm never here to downplay your character. As much as you try to degrade my character for years and push me under the bus and say, I ain't start this and I ain't do that, you started Pink and you made the Diplomats, which is just, if people choose to believe that, then look, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you to, my nigga, period. But at the end of the day, my nigga, I'm never trying to downplay your character. And I didn't know all this shit was going on because I was on vacation. I came back a few days ago and seen all this going on. And it's like, for instance, right? I see you post the shit, Cam let me get jumped in Rucker, this, that, and third by 8 niggas, this, that, and third. I'll let niggas tell that story however they want to tell it. I don't give a fuck. I see this.
He said, I let niggas tell that story however they want to tell it. That means you definitely did that shit.
Let me get jumped, bro.
Niggas take that however they want it. I did what I had to do for me. But if you see it like that, that's how you
I'm trying to survive. Like, that's what it's about. I'm trying to survive.
That shit funny as hell.
One time when Little C's was telling the story, I mean, me and Little C's is cool. And Little C's told me he punched me in my face. Really. And me and C, I seen C's, really? No, I'm not dissing C's, but no. Little C's never punched me. But if you go to his end in that story, that's what he said he did. And like I said, I got no problem. I seen C's, we good. But you keep running around with these 25-year-old stories. Do you ever hear me talk about when you ran on me when BMF pulled up? When you ran in the hotel, they chased you to the beach.
Oh, shit.
Now, the crazy thing is, I heard that story, so it's so funny to hear him talk about it. I heard, I think Blue Da Vinci tell a story. I've heard Jim tell a story, and I heard other members of BMF tell a story on internet. So basically, apparently what happened was they was in a club in Miami or whatnot, and basically, BMF was on the top tier part of the club, and they was pouring champagne over the balcony.
And it was hitting them?
So Dipset and them walked in with the little entourage. Now it's like mad BMF dudes. Like I said, this is not my story. This is what I heard from what I heard from what Jim Jones said about it and Blue Da Vinci, who was a part of BMF.
He's just adding the stories together. Don't you know what I'm saying?
So apparently or whatever, it was just dudes from BMF. I don't think Big Meech was there at this particular time. So basically, the dudes from BMF that was in the club was pouring champagne bottles over the club. Over the balcony in the club. So Dipset was walking in and they got hit with the champagne that was falling from the top joint from the balcony. So they got tight or whatever and they went up there to see them dudes about it and talk about to press the issue. So basically they went up there, started going back and forth, and they got into an altercation and somebody got stabbed. Somebody from BMF, I heard. I don't know if this is true. This is what I heard. You know what I mean? Off the internet from what I think Blue Da Vinci, one of them said somebody got cut or whatever, or stabbed, whatever, or somebody got hurt from the BMF side. So they went back to the mansion in Florida that the whole BMF, the rest of them niggas was at, when Big Meech was there, and they talked about it. It was like, yo, like when we see Jim Jones in them, because I don't think Cam was there in the original altercation. I think Jim Jones was there and his people was there, but they had the Dipset shit on. Gotcha. So they was like, when we see the Dipset niggas, when we see Jim Jones in them, it's up. Yeah, we gotta get at him or whatever. So I think that they went back to the same club and Dipset was there and they was going on to perform. So I guess when they seen that the BMF, when Dipset seen that the BMF dudes was there, they left the club or whatever and went to and dipped off. So the BMF walked out the club to go follow them. And I guess Camron was just standing outside. I don't know what it was. I think it was what it was. Mm-hmm. But basically, real talk, they was really going up to Jimmy and his entourage. They wasn't really paying Camron no mind because I guess Camron wasn't there originally. So they ended up chasing Jim and ran past Camron and chased Jim Jones or whatever and whoever he was with. And that's what Blue Da Vinci and them, I think, said or whatever. Basically, they was really looking for Jim because Jim was the one that really was pushing the issue.
Okay, they chased him and did what?
Apparently nothing really ever happened because they had like a little standoff. I think this is what they said. They had a standoff and Big Meech and Jim Jones or Big Meech and somebody from their crew ended up talking or whatever, something like that. I can't remember. But basically it didn't really turn out to be nothing after that original altercation. So
Cam just he gaslighting this whole situation, bro.
That's what I heard. You know what I mean? I could be wrong. You know what I mean? Anybody else?
I mean, it could have if it would have turned out to be bad or violent, you would have heard about it. Everybody would have heard about it. So it didn't turn out to be anything, but like you said,
but the original altercation,
little few dialogue, and all right, bro, we wilding. Truce ain't that serious, you know what I mean? But this dude Cam just make it. You remember when you ran? Remember that when you?
Yeah, so I don't know. Like if I'm with my mans and there's dudes coming after us and I take off, you supposed to take off too.
Yeah, we not supposed to be you're not supposed in tune. Why would I watch you run? That sound nuts. Like you running from my entourage of dudes. You go past me, you see me.
And apparently or whatever, it was mad at them though. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like you see me, you running for your life, and I'm like, damn.
They said it was, I think Blue Da Vinci said it was like 30 of them chasing.
Bro,
me.
I'm running.
No, that shit
30 dudes? I'm not fighting. How am I fighting? Do I look like Batman? I'm not fighting no 30 dudes, bro. Y'all wild.
That shit crazy. But let's get back into this.
Nah, hold on, bro.
And
stop trying to clown dudes that make a run. Sometimes you gotta make an exit. You can't fight all battles. Fellas, remember that. You cannot fight all battles. Especially those that you definitely not winning. Like, come on, son. I'm out.
I don't know.
I had my shit on me and my man JoJo, I ain't gonna say his name, Spanish nigga, you know him. The Spanish nigga who don't care about life, who was with me, was like, who are these niggas coming? I said, oh, they come this way. No, and this no disrespect, Blue's my nigga, Meech my nigga, all that. And Blue Da Vinci just told this story on his platform or whatever platform recently.
That's the story that I heard. I heard Blue Da Vinci tell it, and then I heard Jim speak on it afterwards or beforehand or whatever.
89% right. It's a little off, Blue. I'll tell it on Talk with Fleet, my perspective of what happened. But at the end of the day, I don't be out there pumping. They chased you to the beach, nigga. You was in the sand. You was getting wet from the water, from the ocean. I don't pump that.
From the ocean.
Took your rags off. Me and JoJo was laughing about that 3 months, some cool shit. Cool. I don't pump all that shit, nigga, because I ain't trying to make the great Shakira. You know why? Because the revolution was televised, nigga. That's why I'm here, nigga. That's why God work like that. That's why me and Murder is here, nigga. The revolution was televised, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And I'll wrap it up real quick with this, nigga, because I'll be here for an hour. We got other shit to do. Stop tricking niggas out their freedom, bro. Because niggas get around you to put themselves in better situations, bro. Not to be in worse situations than they was before they met you. You do you understand that? I don't know if you understand that. That's why niggas come around, but then you send them on dummy missions and trick them out their freedom. Max is doing 75. I know you don't give a fuck. Jaja just wanted to be a rapper. Jaja got 10 years, my nigga. We don't know where Jeter at. Stro is just missing. I don't know what the fuck happened to Stro. Slicey, 12 years. His godson, that was 13 years old, 8 years. Shotty, he was trying to be 12 years. And I know you love Mel, because I love Mel Mixer. That's my brother. I love him. That's your man more than my man, and that's a fact. I'm not denying it. But you said when he come home, he gonna be the triple OG. Get that man a job, my nigga. Give him a job. He was the triple OG before he went in. Make sure he getting a job, getting six digits a year. That's what it's really about. As much as that side, I don't know if they fuck with me or not.
Nah, that part I agree with, man. You know what I mean? Stop sending dudes to crash out if you're not finna do it for yourself, or you're not the type of guy to jump out the window yourself. And then number two or whatever, definitely put your friends, if you really care about them, in good positions. That's just like in life, you know.
About this situation, you know what's gangster? Emery is gangster. Emery done had a Puma, creative, whatever the fuck he doing. It ain't even like...
That's the part from a distance that's weird to me, though. Because he brought up like a bunch of Rockefeller dudes. Like Emery is like... is one of Hov mans or whatever who like helped run and start Rockefeller and everything like that. And it's like, let's continue watching. Go ahead.
Back on his plate no time soon, and they ain't never going back. You know what's gangster? Biggs is gangster. Biggs come home from jail, still got a stake in Rockefeller, whatever, him and Jay-Z.
Yeah, Biggs is another dude from Rockefeller and all that.
That's cool, or whatever. He got St. John as artist. He working with Drink Champs. That's gangster. Not throwing niggas back in the pot that eventually do something that could get them back in the same situation. And I'm not saying, if you got something lined up for Matrix, I'm shut the fuck up. My bad. I apologize, but I don't want that for Melly because I give a fuck about Melly. Whether he care about me like he used to or not, I still my nigga. I got love for Melly. So hopefully that'll go right.
All right, man, this is a long-ass breakdown. Yo, hey, it's kind of so funny.
Yo.
It's the irony part of it. Now, I always... I get new money.
Hear from you. You know what I'm saying? So... Not going on like what? Everybody want to know.
All right, so that part, that's just about like the allegations that 50 had put up on his page about Jim Jones, because 50 also did respond to. We're not gonna get into that. That's not about nothing and all that. So you know what I mean? It's just crazy to see. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole funny thing. Like I said, I feel like it's a lot of petty stuff underlying that was going on behind closed doors that just bubbled to the surface, and because it bubbled this way and it's in front of social media, now egos are involved, and everybody, now one guy or both parties is trying to play the other party like they wasn't what they was, or that they like, you know what I'm saying? Basically trying to I don't know, like son the other person or whatever, or little bro the other person. I don't know. It's just crazy.
And now you bring it up, stories that has some type of violent intent in it and trauma in it, and you bring shit up that's just in the past that's already squashed. Now that's being rehashed. Now everybody else is getting back involved. Like, oh well, I ain't really feel that way. I wasn't thinking this way. Or oh nah, that's really not the story. This is really so. Now we get into all these different narratives and different perspectives, bro. People, guys, y'all gotta learn to just hash things out privately. Son. Everything is not for the internet. I don't understand why people keep running to the internet. I get it, you're a public figure. That does not mean you have to display all your information publicly. I don't understand that. If me and my man's is going through something, y'all will never know.
That's a fact.
I got mad brothers. It's not just him. Vice versa. You feel me? Anything that we got to hash out, I'm not going to display that publicly.
Facebook.
None of that. Y'all not going to know nothing about anything. Like
even if we fall out, we decide not to be cool no more for whatever.
Like y'all would not know that.
Yeah,
what are y'all going to do with that information? Nothing. y'all just going to comment.
Yeah.
Right, entertain it, comment on it, and it's just going to just cause more turmoil. Like it's just bad, bro. It's just this is just bad. Not even just for business. I ain't talking about no business. We talking about like real personal stuff. Real friendship, you feel me? Because it's just, at the end of the day, ain't really about the business right now. Like, these are some real friends. It's not like we talking about anybody else. It's like industry.
At the end of the day, we don't even know.
But again, this is just from my perspective, how I'm viewing it. You feel me? Like, these dudes is what they claim to be brothers and all of this stuff like that, then act like it. Because y'all acting like fucking industry. Y'all acting like clowns. Yeah, real life.
Because it's like, now y'all just put it out there for everybody else to be entertained.
Yeah, it's just mad information. Like, why do I need to know that?
And then nobody looks good in the situation. People going to take sides or whatever, but nobody really look good overall. It just makes everybody look crazy, and it causes further division and room for people like whoever else, 50, whoever else to come in and laugh at y'all later or whatever.
Constantly infiltrate the friendship. Yeah. That's what's going to happen over and over.
It just makes it harder for real understanding to come into play. So, you know what I mean?
Listen, y'all let us know in the comment section below how you guys felt about this, or how you guys feeling about this currently, because it's happening right now.
Yeah.
Give us y'all take on this, and Also fact check things that we spoke about, like y'all do in music videos and stuff like that. We appreciate that.
Hit that
like button, smash that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, go crazy. You feel me? We love you guys. We out.